Hi everyone, welcome to AmalaMovement. I'm Charlotte. This February, I invite you to dedicate your at-home yoga practice to self-care. So this flow combines yoga, meditation and massage to tend to your heart space and to cultivate self-love. Let's get started. I'd love to invite us today to begin our self-care practice in a child's pose. So take your time to come down there, and if you know that you've got sensitive back, hips, knees, ankles, feet, find an alternative that works for you. This is your time, so come to seated or even come to lie down. So really take your time to arrive. And there's also the option of finding a variation of child's pose that works for you. So that could be fingers extended out in front, or your elbows bent so your palms are resting on the back of your neck. Or even bringing your arms down by your side. So wherever you find yourself in this practice today, I want us to really tap into giving ourselves what we need. So the act of self-care can be anything really, but it starts by listening. It starts by slowing down a little bit so you have the space in the body and mind for you to listen and then to respond. Slowing down takes time. Giving yourself this time, which you're already doing, you've already shown up, so thank yourself. If you haven't already, I invite you to close the eyes, to start slowing down and deepening the breath. And to give yourself that gratitude for showing up, that gratitude for carving out the time in your day to be there for yourself. Let's take one more loving breath in through the nose. Unclenching the jaw, taking a soft sigh and exhale. Let's start to wriggle the tips of the fingers and the tops of the toes. And making your way to a tabletop position. Finding your way onto all fours. And when you get here, just establishing your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips, and circling the body. So the torso is going to stay relatively still, but we're moving in the hips and in the shoulders. And this movement can be as big as you need it to be. So, this can stay really, really small. Reversing the circle, taking your body the other way. Excellent. Bringing your knees together, coming onto your bottom. Taking some time to arrive. Bringing your left foot in front of your right. Extending both arms out towards the side. Breathe in. Exhale, give yourself a hug with your left elbow on top. Keep your elbows glued together, bring the backs of your palms together, or grab hold of the hands, so eagle arms. Inhale to press the palms away from the face. Exhale, lift the elbows up towards the sky. Inhale, press the elbows away from the face. Exhale, lifting up towards the sky. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Release the arms. Sweep them out towards the side and up towards the sky. Bring the right fingertips to the earth. And exhale, find length and space in the left side of your body so you can come into a lovely side stretch. So remember that this is your time. So your time to nourish your body in whatever way works for you. So that might mean taking some head circles or moving the neck from side to side, finding stillness or having a little soft wiggle, soft movement in the upper body. Inhale, lifting the arms back up to center. Exhale, bring the palms of your hands to rest on your eyes. So this is super yummy if you're ever feeling tired, stressed, or overwhelmed. Let the eyes soften, let them feel heavy, and drop your chin down towards your chest. So keep your head resting in your hands, with your chin dropping down towards your chest. Keep the eyes closed and slowly take this into a forward fold. Bring your fingertips, the palms of your hands, or your elbows to the earth beneath you. Breathing deeply into your whole being, letting each breath nourish your body from the inside out. Keep the eyes closed, starting to come back onto your fingertips, rolling up through the spine. Blink the eyes open when you get to the top. And slowly swapping your legs, so bringing the left leg back and the right leg forwards. Inhale, arms out towards the side. Exhale, give yourself a hug with the right arm on top. Keep the elbows glued together. Inhale, bring the backs of the palms together, or work towards our eagle bind, so catching hold of the wrists or the palms. Inhale to press the fingers and the hands away from the face. Exhale, elbows to the sky. Inhale, hands away from the face. Exhale, elbows to sky. Inhale, hands away from the face. Exhale, elbows to sky. Releasing the arms, bring the fingertips up. And the left hand comes down, create space in the right side of the body. You go up and over towards the left. And this doesn't need to be your deepest stretch. You don't need to think about stretching the body to become more flexible. That doesn't need to be today's goal. This is about listening, easing off, being kind, giving yourself some care and some time and some love. On your inhale, bring both arms all the way back up. Exhale, palms of the hands to rest on the eyes. Let this encourage the face to soften. Perhaps the mind can quieten. Drop the chin down towards the chest. Let the head feel heavy. So we're really holding the weight of our heads in our hands here. Stay here for as long as you need, and when you're ready to drop down into a deeper forward fold, you can take the hands away from the face to bring the fingertips or the palms or the elbows down towards the earth. Taking this time for you, using each and every breath as a means of bringing light and love and compassion into your whole body. Slowly coming up, bringing your fingertips to the earth, rolling up through the spine. Take your time to blink the eyes open if they've been closed. Making your way onto your back. So take your time to arrive here. Feet standing, knees up towards the sky. Extend your right leg up towards the ceiling and cross it over your left. So both knees are bent. And you're going to controlledly, mindfully drop both knees towards the left-hand side. And you might want to shift your rib cage towards the left slightly and bring your right arm out towards the side. So we're going to stay in this twist for a little while. So if it is too much for the knees or the hips or the back, you can uncross your legs and just stack your knees on top of each other. So take what works for you in your practice today. Allow the breath to continue to travel deep down into the belly. You can perhaps look over your right shoulder for a deeper twist. And as we be here, we can mindfully start to notice any areas of tension in the body. So it's not until we're quiet, it's not until we're still that we can notice tension, which I think says a lot for busy lives. So start slowing down, enjoy this time, using each and every exhale to soften, relax, and let go. Draw your belly button in and up towards the spine so you can inhale to slowly bring both knees back up towards the ceiling, extend your right leg up towards the sky, and then drop the right leg long and away from you. Keep this left knee bent, and your right leg is just going to have a wiggle. A quick rock from side to side. And then bring the right leg back up to standing. Feet standing, knees towards the sky. Extend your left leg up towards the ceiling. Cross the left leg over the right. Mindfully dropping both your legs over towards the right hand side. You might want to adjust by bringing your torso, your rib cage to the right hand side. You can cactus the left fingertips, bending at the left elbow, and look over your left shoulder for a deeper stretch. So if this isn't sitting well in your body or in your mind, adapt, find a variation that works for you. So you might uncross your legs or send your heels further away from your bottom to release the stretch. Notice if you can let go of anything in your neck and your shoulders. Often when we twist, we hold perhaps unnecessary tension in the upper body and in the torso. So use your breath to release here. And likewise in our glutes and in our hips. So send your breath to areas of tension. Trust that it's okay to let go sometimes. Draw your belly button in towards the spine. So we have this gentle activation to help us lift our knees back up towards the sky. Extend the left leg out long and then along the floor and give it a wriggle in the hip socket. So from left to right. You have a choice. You can decide to have a moment with your both feet standing and your knees up or legs out long. So I recommend if you have any lower back or hip tension today to join me with feet standing, knees up towards the sky, but ultimately find a place that you can rest. Bring your right hand to your left shoulder. You can use your left hand to support your right elbow. Close the eyes and have a little squeeze. Give yourself a neck massage. And find a pressure that feels nice. Squeezing the muscles through your fingertips, through the palm of your hand. Breathing deeply as you do so. And then swapping, so bring your left hand to your right shoulder. You can use your right hand to support your elbow. And then closing the eyes, if you haven't done so already, allow the sound of my voice to guide you. Of course, have a peek at me if you need a visual reference. But using your first two fingers, your index finger and your middle finger, to brush along your eyebrows. So quite slowly, starting at the center of the eyebrows, at the third eye, put your two fingers there. And then with a little bit of pressure, sliding or gliding your hands to the outside edge of your eyebrows. So this is quite a slow and controlled movement. You might be pleasantly surprised at the tension the tension that you might be feeling in the eyebrows. Perhaps you didn't know that existed. That's so good. I could do this for so long, but let's just take one more. Otherwise we can be here all day. But that in itself would be super lovely. Anyway, it's here for when you need it. You can keep coming back. So next, taking these first two fingers in your jaw. We're going to take some small little circles in between your jaw. So you'll know when you find the spot that I'm talking about. But if you are to clench your teeth together, you'll feel the muscle of the jaw working. That's the muscle we're aiming for. So then unclench your teeth, let your lower jaw hang freely, and using your first two fingers to take small circular movements. If this is a new practice, this self-massage, you might feel a little bit giggly. You might perhaps feel a bit conscious of looking silly, but trust me, the more you do this, the more easy it is to do and to enjoy as well. Okay? And then let everything go. Bring your hands down to rest, either on your belly or by your side. Lengthening both legs out long. Taking a soft cycle of breath. And notice how the body and mind feel after spending a few moments of self-care in this yoga practice, and also in our little massage as well. Notice how the shoulders are feeling, perhaps if any tension has released. Notice the eyebrows. Let them feel as though they're melting down your face. the skin of the face soften, the jaw relax, the mouth hang heavily. Perhaps part your lips slightly. And as we lie here, just take a moment to thank yourself for giving yourself this time. Carving out the time for self-care is so important, and we need to learn to fill our cup, to give ourselves this love, care, and attention first, so that we can share it with those around us. Please do stay here for as long as you need today. And when you're ready to bring the palms of your hands together, lifting the thumb to your third eye. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with me today. Namaste.